Hello everyone and welcome to The Real Rundown. I'm Josh and today I'm here to give my spoiler-free review for EPiC, Elvis Presley in Concert, the latest film from Baz Luhrmann. The film is a documentary film featuring never-before-seen footage of Elvis's Las Vegas residency in the 1970s, recovered by Luhrmann during his research for his 2022 Elvis biopic. Now, before we get started, I'd like to mention that only 23% of you who watch my videos are subscribed to the channel. So if you enjoy the content, please don't forget to subscribe. It's free and helps you to stay up to date with all my latest videos. Now, with that out of the way, let's start the rundown. The film features a mix of recovered 35mm and 8mm footage that was restored to quite a good quality, and they definitely do a good job with the restoration. It's clean, with no hint of any sort of poor restoration work, which just helps to make the film much more visually appealing. The audio quality, especially during the singing footage, is quite good, especially considering that the original footage had no audio and had to be synced to existing audio. It's clean and quite easy to hear. However, a couple of the scenes of Elvis being interviewed, the audio is a little quiet and at times you can't really understand what he's saying. The film is a mashup between traditional documentary, especially during the earlier parts of the film, and a typical concert film, which is what a majority of the film is. This mashup style works for the most part, however there are a few times where it doesn't work and feels like the film doesn't know what it wants to be, which does drag the film down a bit for me. The writing or structure of the film is quite good. After Baz Luhrmann's 2022 biopic of Elvis, this documentary is much more a celebration of Elvis as an entertainer and singer, rather than an analysis of the man behind it all, which does make it a lot different from that film and just makes it all the more interesting. The film also sets out to really be a myth-making film about Elvis, and really shows how good of a showman he was. The use of audience footage as well also helps to make the film have a much more emotional impact, and really sets out to show how much he meant to people, which just makes it all the more interesting and engaging. The whole film is from Elvis's perspective, with a lot of the footage being behind the scenes of his Las Vegas shows, as well as multiple interviews he had with reporters, and really highlights how down-to-earth he was when not on stage. During the concert scenes as well, it really shows how Elvis truly commanded the stage, and how good of a showman he truly was, especially his interactions with the audience during his shows, which really helps to make him feel less like a celebrity and more just like a regular guy. The film is also quite moving at times, especially in the parts where he talks about wanting to do a world tour, which he unfortunately was never able to do due to his manager and his unfortunate untimely death, which just makes it all the more engaging and interesting as a film. Now let's get on to the rating. EPiC Elvis Presley in Concert is a great film, with some impressive restorations that really make the film visually appealing, some electrifying concert sequences, a focus on being a celebration rather than an analysis, and some great footage of Elvis where he tells his story from his own perspective that really help to make the film as great as it is. However, the mashup between documentary and concert doesn't always work and can at times make the film seem like it doesn't know what it wants to be. And some of the audio and parts of Elvis talking in the film are not that good and can be quite hard to hear, which does diminish the quality of the restoration a bit. This leads me to give the film a rating of 4 out of 5 stars. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment and share. Also don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a single upload from the channel. And as always, I'll see you on the next rundown.